Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, for those of you who watched the last live stream, we did the open raid in Kale from Paradox, which was kind enough to allow me to loot one of the idols, the last idol that I actually needed. So if you guys look here, you will see that I have all four of the idols. Idol of Disease, Idol of Erosion, Idol of Corruption, and one of the worst ones for me anyways was Idol of Decay. Actually, 3 of these dropped last night, as well as, I believe, 2 of each of the others. So have there been any High Elf Clerics that worship Tunar? They too could have been able to finish this quest. Now, we're going to try to finish this quest. I do not know if the NPC at the end of the rainbow is going to be up, but we're going to give it a shot. Now, we are in Awakening Lands at the Wizard or Druid Portal, and we're going to be making our way to the Plane of Growth. Now, I know where the Plane of Growth is. Roughly from Kale, you can kind of just come straight out of the Kale entrance and veer slightly to the right as you get to the pond. Now, but we're going to be coming from the Wizard Portal or the Druid Portal, which is straight out and a little bit more to the left, about 30 degrees more to the left. So we're going to come straight out a little bit. This is definitely going to be a little rough. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to be a little safe about it, and we're going to use some of our Invis potions since we have them laying around with us. Let's go ahead and toss that on. Close that up. We'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully we won't run into any bad guys, or that will fail on us. We do have one more Invis totem, and I have a mask with some stats on it that can give me some Invis if I definitely need it, but I'm hoping to avoid that. And there's a giant mountain down here. I don't know why that giant mountain is here. It's not on the map, so yeah, that really kind of came out here dangerous. For sure, if you're not looking around. One of the best methods to traveling, in my opinion, is to zoom out, even all the way to going into F9 mode and doing a 360 around your character as you run. Some people do not like that gameplay. Some people like being in first person the entire time. And I understand that. You know, the game was originally designed, in my opinion, to be played in first person. But since it gave you the options immediately upon coming into the game to go into multiple different, views, I try to use them to my best ability to kind of take advantage of it. Now, if you're looking for the LOC, I always get this confused. It's at negative 1,000, positive like 800 or something like that. Now, those numbers might be forwards or backwards, meaning that it might be positive 800 and negative 1,000 on the LOC. I don't use the maps online very often. I normally memorize the gameplay myself and tend to be like, oh, I just take a left at the giant rock and take a right at the next big tree and go past, 5 Smurfs and finally get to the place I'm looking for. I do not know it well enough here. However, it seems like I found it. There's the water right there. There's the tower, maybe? I think that's the tower, right? Hopefully. I need to get to the other side where the bridge is at. Yeah, that should be it. So let's go for a little swim here. Now, be very, very careful when you're coming over here. There are some mobs, as you can see, the panthers. I believe there's some higher level ones over there as well. There's a fawn right there. She or he is blue and indifferent because I'm invis. I don't know if they would attack me otherwise. I don't think they would. Being a high elf about to go into Plane of Growth, I should be accepted. But, never know, guys. So just be a little careful. Make sure you con things, if at all possible. There's some more fawns right there. I should con these things right now before I get too far in there. I have a feeling, though, that they can see me. Indifferent. Okay. Now, I was told I have to get all the way up to the very top and click on a tree or something along those lines. So let's see if we can find it. This is a very, very tall tower. Train to Kale. Well, yeah, there we go. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I like it. And there's a little tiny, almost a little tiny device letting people know that there might be something to this tree. So let's go ahead and click it. And we are in, guys. We are in. Ah, man, this is so cool. Now, among the other items that I got last night, I did get my teachings of Gkan, or however you want to pronounce that. It's Gkean, I believe. Or it might be A-E-N. But either way, I already had the Vile Fang from Dragon Acropolis. Now I got the teachings. All I need left is the head. If I can get the head, we will be good to go. And then we can go do that quest at some point. And I will have a really, really nice helmet. So last night was really fun. Came together quite well. Okay, so we are in Plane of Growth. Let's see. If I click on that guy, he's indifferent. Oh, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and drop our invis. Hope for the best, guys. Okay, so he is not going to attack me. What about the little wolfie over here? Which I do not see anymore. Judge you. Okay, so he's not going to attack me. Now, if I... Let me click off of the screen here for a second and load up the other one. Okay, so if I look at the map, directly to the bottom right corner, which is where we spawn in the zone in the very... No, we're in the bottom left corner of the map. A little bit further to the right, next to a giant pond, is where the Guardian of Katish is, and it's Cleric and Paladin quest that we need to turn in over there. So I believe that over there would probably be the corner. Let me... That's the wall, right? I don't think you can go any further over there. So that would be the corner. I guess we're going to follow the wall. We'll look around this zone too, for sure, once we get a chance, but I am going to use my bearings as much as possible. And if you're looking for LOC, negative 35 and positive 1500. Back and forth, one of those guys. So negative 3500, positive 15. So this is the corner. This looks like it might be it. Maybe? Let's see if there's water on the other side. That's pretty massive, actually. Look at that. That's cool. Now, if people do come in here to kill, you will mess up your Tunar faction, and you will not be able to go back to the High Elf City. However, some people don't see that as a negative. I think it's weird to have a High Elf that can't go back to his home city, but the gear in here can be very, very good. And what you could do is bring a secondary character. So there is the water. That is a massive lake of sorts. I do like the way it looks, though. Kind of, it's see-through enough, so it's crystal clear water, good enough for drinking, and yet there's like a glow to it, so it does look like water and not just transparent. It's moving a little fast, though. I would almost slow that down, almost like hurricane speeds right there. All right, let's take a look on the inside. No idea where this guy is going to be. Oh, there he is right there. Big dude right in the front. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. Let's close that down. Let's close that down. Let's close you down. And now we have what we need. We have the text. Wow, you were just one massive dude. So I need to hail him. And let's see what he says. Am I close enough? There we go. Well met, Demiro. It is indeed a wondrous day to be serving the Lady Tunar. If you know of any Templars or Knights, send them to me. So you can say, I am a Templar. I am a Templar. Okay, so he says, I require your aid. It seems the agents of corruption have supplied the followers of the Warbringer with 4 idols that will help defoliate the Awakening Lands. Will you aid me, noble Templar? And I will reply, I will aid you. Excellent. Gather the 4 idols that are held in Kale and return them to me. I will then properly dispose of these foul creations. Alright, so let's hope this works, guys. I will go ahead and con him just to be safe. He is super red at 59. You guys can take that for what it's worth. I have no idea what level he is. He's probably... it says 55 online. No, there's no way that guy's 55 and red to me. Okay, there's all 4 idols. Idol of Decay, Idol of Erosion, Idol of Corruption, and Idol of Disease. Give me my item. Oh, sweet music, guys. Sweet music. Let's check out Symbol of Tanarian Warship. Magic Lore, no trade. It's a wrist item. 15 AC, 5 Strength, 10 Wisdom, 50 Mana, 10 to Disease, 10 to Magic, 10 to Poison. Only weighs 3 stones. It's a small item for Clerics, High Elves, and the Deity of Tunar. That is a fantastic. Now, I did not look at the experience bar on the right-hand side, although it was up. So if you guys want to go back and check that out, you can see what type of experience you will get at 59. Chances are It didn't even move. 59 is like the one of the worst hell levels you will go through. So if that even moved remotely, if you guys go back and see just a little sliver, that's pretty epic. Like that's a lot of experience. Hoping that it wasn't too bad. So let's take a look at the bracers that I actually have and which ones we're going to replace. Now, Rune Mithril Bracer, you guys will probably get this in Soul B around level 35 to 50, if you're hunting in there naturally. Otherwise, you're probably buying in the East Common Tunnels for, anywhere from like 100 plat to about 500 plat. It varies quite dramatically during some months out there. But it's 4 AC, 3 strength, and 5 wisdom. Obviously, I can replace this one, and every stat that is on this one will be upgraded. The other one that I have is a supple scale armband, and that one's from Karnor's Castle. I believe I got that one up in the hand room. I think that's where it drops, or somewhere around there is where it was pulled from. It's 3 AC, 5 Wisdom, 5 Intel, 25 mana, and 10 to Fire Resist. It is no trade, so you actually have to go to that zone to pick it up. It's pretty nice. Because it has the extra wisdom or extra mana on top of the wisdom, I think I'm going to save this one and get rid of the Ruined Mithril Bracer. On top of that reason, the Ruined Mithril Bracer can be traded, so I'll give this to somebody and I'll hold on to the other one since it is no trade. So let's go ahead and replace that onto there. One of the other things we need to take a look at is the color. As you guys can see here, in fact, if I can get to a wall, we can check out the color a little bit better. Oh, wow, look at that. I like that. Those bracers are kind of cool. So the color that I had before was the Ruined Mithril Bracer, and that's kind of a silvery, matches the gloves a little bit, but I really, really like those. Those are absolutely beautiful. If I switch out the other bracer, that is what the supple scale one looks like. If you're wearing leather, maybe, but you're going to have a little bit of your forearm showing. So let's go with that. That is beautiful. That is cool. It actually matches the pants quite well. I don't know if I had a full outfit of my Kale gear, if that would really go with it, but, it's kind of coming together. I do like the blue, though. And there you guys go. That is a quest turn-in for the Bracer. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. While we are here, though, we're going to go ahead and explore the zone a little bit. That may be it may be a bad decision on my part. But I want to look around. I want to see what else is here. Maybe see if I can go inside. Hopefully this does not... Oh, no, it won't even let me go. And that is a barrier right there. Can't go past this dude. So we finished that up. Let's see. We got experience. My Tunar's blessing be upon thee. Here, take this item and use it wisely. So no faction, just experience. And it did not lead to another quest. Okay, so there's a lot of unicorns out here. Rolling Plain Steed. Let's take a look. Actually, before we get too far in, let me click on the link for the page so I can kind of see what's around us. I want to wander around, kind of run into things randomly, but I also want to know if there's a building or something I missed. Because this zone, from the map it shows online, is pretty wide open. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the bottom right corner to the right hand side, but if you go left where the river splits the zone in half, there's nothing located on the map. It's just wide open area. So yeah, if I had decided to go that route first, I'd be wandering around the zone for a couple hours probably. This zone looks really big. I don't know if it's as big as the Karanas, but we'll find out. So there's a bear in here, a Glade Stalker. I don't know. I expected the plane of growth to be a little bit more populated. Obviously there's plenty of trees, but not the little real beautiful ones from the Dreadlands. The ones with almost like fall-like colors, and they seem to sway in the wind a little bit more. These are swaying, just not as much. And I don't hear any like beautiful music. You think with Tunar she'd be playing like the harp the whole time, and the whole zone would just be... I don't know what I was imagining, but this wasn't quite it. Where's like the rolling hills of different colored grass? This all seems like very matted in some way. I'm not disappointed, but let's see. So there is a Thriftling ring? What is a Thriftling ring? I don't know, but it's over here in this direction. a little bit in that way. So that might be it right there where you see the fire. That's probably it. No other creatures yet, so, man. So you're going to come up here to kill. I don't know if there's any tricks. Maybe maybe somebody has already come up here and killed all the creatures, and that's why it's so empty. We'll have to see what you guys say at home. Maybe some of you out there have actually come in here and killed these creatures, and you can give us a rundown on the zone. Leave some information down there. Let us know how difficult these guys are. If they cast anything strangely specific to this zone. You know, what's the Tunarian curse, as it were? It's like a fire. What is that? Oh, I thought for a second that dude was about to kill me. He was running fast too. Okay, so that is yellow to me at 59. There's another one right there. I had to have passed it by now. There's supposed to be a ring over here. Where are you? Oh, this might be it. This might be it. Wow, it's so small. Let's con them. All right, so they don't mind me. What in the world? Look at that dude. Little face paint on him. Little avatar. Just need to be painted blue. Ah, this guy's dual wielding. Oh, check it out. They got a little house inside. There's no way they could be living in that house. The house itself is too big for him. I mean, unless he bends down. Like, that house is about half the size that it needs to be. It needs to be about twice the size for him to be able to walk inside and actually stand up. It's kind of cool, though. I like it. Proportions are all wrong, but... Unless you shrunk him down a little bit more, but then he'd be, extremely hard to see already. Okay, so we are here. It says if we go straight up north, we will run into... Odro? O-R-D-R-O. It looks like another ring. It looks like another maybe small... I don't even know what you would call those other than thriftlings. They're not halflings. What is that? A protector. Let's go ahead and con him if we can. See what level he is. Whoa! No. I just saw something up there. That wasn't my opinion. Ah, there he is right there. Ooh, he's red. So he looks like a giant tree. I thought for a second there it was my imagination, but no, he was there for a little bit longer. Now, I do not have Spirit of Wolf. I probably should put that on since we're running through the zone. Let's go ahead and give myself a chug. So there's different colors. Wonder if we can come back to this place at night. Or maybe this is the night. I don't know. Kind of beautiful to see those things floating around. Okay, so there's the other ring. I was off by just a tiny bit on the right-hand side. Or maybe the map is showing it in a different spot than it actually is. Let's see. Can we talk to you? Well, let me see if I get closer. Nope, he will not talk to me. So you got an assistant over here. Look at that. Almost with, like, Indian feathers. It's kind of cool. She will not talk to me either. Little tiny village, though. Alright, so we have an ancient totem to the left and slightly up. And then the Turian Earthman Melder. And then the Tunar Prince. Way up there. Okay, so let's take a right and go this direction. They're putting on thorny barriers, so I think they're druids. In case you guys are wondering, might be a little bit more this way. We're gonna go over to the Earth Melder first, then up to the Prince, and then back down to the Ancient Totem, and then over to the Forest Spirit on the left-hand side across the river. If we can find all these places. Let's see. Maybe... that might be it right there. Yep, the Earth Melder. That's really cool. They have creatures like this in Everquest 2. I've never seen one like this in Everquest 1. Or original Everquest, however you want to refer to it. It's like it's almost... so there's a Chanter. Oh, man. You imagine attacking this? 4 Chanters plus this dude? And I'm sure he's probably a beast. Let's see. Hail, my friend. Unfortunately, I cannot talk right now. The giants must be dealt with. What if I say what giants? The giants are continuing to put forth effort to encroach the lands blessed by Tunar. We need an outrider or a preserver to aid us in the continuing fight. So outrider, I believe, is a ranger and preserver is druid, maybe? I don't know. One of those two. Let's see. We need to go straight up and slightly to the left. This map online is eerily accurate. Very, very close to being what you need. So if you are coming into the Plane of Growth and you've never been here before and you don't want to run around into all the empty spaces, it looks like there's even light over here. Nah, that's just a change of grass. So there are two different types of grass. Look at that. The texture files. Huh. Okay, I think I might have lost my direction. Is it this way? And this is the Tunar Prince. It looks like a giant crater on the map. Ah, that might be it right there. Giant tree instead of a crater. And do we see the Tunar Prince down here? So we got some Treants down here. Tranquil. They're blue. Blue at 59. Doesn't mean they're easy. They're probably... everything in here is probably an Undercon. Can we climb up the top? It does look like there's something up there that starts over here, maybe. If we can come all the way over here to this route. We'll see if we can work our way up. We'll take a look at it first, though, from far away. Actually, maybe we can get to it from the other side. There we go. So there is a door. Moss-covered Treant. How you doing? I welcome thee, Demiro. Is there something I can assist you with? I'm afraid my tireless searching for the incalculation is going to be endless. Well, I'm sure that is a quest of some sort. Wow. That's crazy. So if you're going to be pulling this... Well, okay, those are green. Those are probably just super easy. These guys down here, however, are not super red, okay. Can I get up? So that is a door, not a ramp. So that just takes me to the bottom floor. Where is the ramp? I could have swore there was a ramp over here on this side. There we go. Here we go. Got it. Let's go up the side of the tree. Make sure we don't fall off. Get a nice view from further. Oh, I can even hear the wind starting to pick up. Yeah, listen to that. That's actually kind of soothing. Let's keep going around. I bet there's another... Ah, here we go. We got another door. Guardian of Tuner. What do you have to say, Yellow? Nothing. You have nothing to say to me. You can hear those wasp or whatever you want to call them, light sources underneath us very, very loudly, I guess because we're standing right on top of them, about an inch away, and the floor does not block the noise. Is that the only way up? That's it, huh? No higher way up. So, Tunar Prince is dead, or maybe I'm just missing something. I didn't see it. Let's take one last look around here. Make sure there wasn't a bridge in here. Or a doorway on the pillar. Nope, that looks like it, guys. So, I hope you've enjoyed, so far, the searching of Plane of Growth. Zone that is, for most of you, probably off limits. If you're playing a Dark Elf or an Ogre or pretty much any other race other than somebody who worships Tunar, I don't think you're going to be allowed in here very much. So let's look at this. Okay, so we need to go that direction. We're going to go over to the Ancient Totem and then to the Spirit Fortress. The Ancient Totem is along the water, which is why I thought that would probably be a good place to check out next. Because then we can skip across the water and go straight over to the Four Spirits, which seems like another little camp. It looks like maybe it might be like the Thriftlings or something very similar. It doesn't have the exact same picture. Actually, it shows the Ancient Totem as the exact same picture as the Earth Melder, so maybe he is being summoned as well, and he's a named of some sort. I think I'm going the right way. hopefully. Now, I should be showing you the LOC of all these things, but if you guys watch the video, you can kind of see how you can get to one, to the next, and where they're kind of located in the zone. But if you want the LOCs, I will click it on the next one for sure. Online, of course, they're going to be there. Let's see, LOC. Oh, man, this guy's bars. Okay, so this is the river. I don't want to cross it just yet. Let me see. What is that shape right there? I think we're a little too high. Let's go down. This one could be... Yeah, I think I might miss this one. Where are you at? Actually, let's click the LOC so we can see where we're at right now. We are at -40, +12. So I want -1,000. So I am heading in the right direction at least. -1,000, positive light, or -100 or something maybe. That's what it seems like. -1,000. And it is along the... It's not 100% about the water. So -1,000. Alright, I think we're going the right way now. Good luck finding this one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not too far away from the water. Just like we were told. However, that one does look like it goes up a lot further than the other one. That is a lot taller. Ah, and there he is. Did he just go biggity boggity boo? Do it again, man. Do it again. Dance for us. Come on. You know you want to. Oh, the little dudes do it too. Come on, big guy. All right. Not sure what that's all about. There we go. Greetings, my friend. It is not often that we see strangers coming to this plane. I fear that our growing infestation problem has kept us busy as of late. The time for battle grows near, yet we still do not have the offensive magics necessary to fend off enemies. So that sounds like there's a quest, or at least somewhat of a storyline going on there. We got one more location, guys. One more location, and then we will exit out and end the video there. I think I am going the right way. Yes, I believe I am. Hopefully. There's the water. All right, so I am. Water is going up that way, so we need to go. Here's a little corner or bend in the. Maybe that way. Let's try it. Let's see if we get there. Again, not very many creatures. You see a bear every once in a while. They are moving extremely fast. So if you are out here trying to avoid these things, good luck. I think by the time you see them, they will be on top of you. And there's no telling, at least with this character, how big the aggro range is. I have been to Plane of Fear, and any of you guys who have been there before will know that when one mob aggroes you, it aggroes the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. And before long, you have the entire zone on you. So these guys may look very sporadic, and the chances are. But yeah, it could still be one of those zones where as soon as you zone in, like in Plane of Hate, you are just mobbed by tons and tons of mobs just because one of them happened to be close to you. Especially like this situation. Those three mobs are very, very far away from each other, but I guarantee you they're going to pull. Let's see. This looks cool. This looks like a high elf druid ring. You know, very, very fancy, all white, has gold all over it. I mean, that just seems like the high elves in general right here. That looks like the zone in. So that's what I found, guys. I found the zone in yet again. No, this is not what we're looking for. You go up this way. I'm all, you know, I'm getting excited about the same place that we zoned in from because I didn't bother taking a good look at it while I was looking at the map. That's why I don't like maps, because you spend a lot of time looking at it instead of the zone that you're running through and memorizing it so that you don't need to know next time. I've seen on TV, they talk about people who have gotten addicted to their GPS on their cell phones, so much so that they use it to get to work every day. And when it doesn't work, because, you know, whatever reasons, their phone is dead, they didn't charge it the night before, they're not getting connections, they don't know how to get to work anymore. And it's like you made that trip 100 times, 1,000 times, and you don't know how to do it? Like, man, it's the same way I feel in video games. Video games that have maps, I tend to just look in the right-hand corner where the map is, and that's all I do. And when I go through those towns without it, I have no idea what anything is. So I like going through and memorizing. That may be more than most people want to actually commit to memory. for games that they only play every once in a while. But I think it adds a little bit to it, makes the game a little bit more real. Like the town is in your mind. Like you can picture that and be like, oh yeah, I got to go to the armory, and you know exactly where that armory is. You can walk through it, picture it in your head, and I don't know. There's something about doing that that creates the game experience for me. So yeah, I'm kind of doing it the exact opposite way that I normally. So this one is at 0 to 500. And on the positive 3,500 side, so positive 3,500, and I think I may have passed it because it was 0 to 500. 0 to 500, really? How small is this? I couldn't have passed that. Unless that was it, unless that was the Forest Spirit, but I think that was the zoning. How could I... This is why I don't like Spirit of Wolf. I'll run right past things that I normally would be able to stop and kind of take a look at. Alright, 0 to 500. So it's starting here to 0. Somewhere in this area. Maybe this is it. Is it the trees? I don't see it. I do not see it. It's supposed to be right here, guys, so... 3,500. I don't know what to tell you guys. The map is lying to me. If I knew what it's supposed to look like, it's a forest spirits. Maybe somebody killed them all. Maybe that's... Yeah, I mean, I know it's a thing. I know people come in here and wreck this zone. I wish I could have been able to show you guys, but just... if you ever come in here, take a look. See if maybe you guys can see something I haven't. I don't know when the next time I will be into this zone will be, so I may never get to see what those dudes look like. So if you find out, and you guys want to post a screenshot or something, I would appreciate it. I actually, want to see what those guys are. But we're going to be going back out to the zone. Again, guys, I want to thank all of you guys, not just for watching, but for, being part of the server, for enjoying P99 as much as I do. And a big shout out to Paradox for allowing me to come out there on their open raid and get the last idol that I actually needed, that I've been needing for about 6 months now. So... yeah, just an amazing community, and it was a really fun night. So hopefully you guys will join us next month when we do another one, or when Paradox does another one. I'll definitely be there myself as well. As always, I'm AC Gamer. Till next time, guys. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.